What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are doing a Pirate's Life Tall Tale number 4, Dark Brethren, and teaching you how to get absolutely every single commendation. Now, I've got to be fair, there's a lot to get here. There's murals, there's journals, there's all that sort of stuff, but I'm going to be walking you through it step by step, hopefully in a really simple, easy to follow way as you're progressing through your quest. So, in this video, we are going to be getting Secret Waters, Dutchmans Rest, Symphony of Sorrow, or Symphony of Sorrow, Dark Desires, Ritual of Thieves, Dark Brethren, The Siren's Call, Heart of a Thief, Lost at Sea, and Fortress of Sorrow, all completed in this one. And we're going to unlock the unicorn gun and that absolutely god-awful mast as well for the boat. So, lots to be getting on with. So, you know what we're going to do, land lovers. Without further ado, let's set sail, baby. Right then, boys and girls, after you have voted for the quest in a cutscene that will always remember the day that Captain Jack Sparrow joined your crew. That's it. Calypso is here. Captain Jack is now a member of your crew, and we are going to have to sail away to find where Davy Jones is hiding away his treasure. Now, easy way to do this, run over to your ship as quick as humanly possible, jump aboard, go down to your map, and we are going to be looking right towards the top. It's an awful long way, and it's actually slightly off the map. Let me just mute that because he's talking over me. Bloody cheek. All the way off the map, so wherever you are going to be heading north. No matter what outpost you start at, all the way north, slightly off the map between I and J, and I will see you over there. Get up to the Coral Fortress. You're going to have a slight bit of dialogue with Jack, where he's going to basically recommend sneaking on in and jump off the ship. You can jump off at that point, or you can park up around this shipwreck over here, and you're going to have 2 caves facing you, one to the left-hand side, one to the right-hand side. We are going to be going into the tradesman entrance on the right-hand side. Now, it is worth noting, once you park your boat up here, there are some scumbags camping out the tall tales, basically trying to kill people that are on their quests, because they can't kill anyone doing events and stuff, you know, just how it goes. So if you do lose your ship, it's no big deal. So what we're going to do is go through this cave. We're going to meet up with Jack, and we're going to have a cutscene where it's going to take a little while. He's going to open the next door for us, and then we're going to start collecting some of the journals and start on the murals. There is a lot to do in this particular tall tale, guys, a lot to collect, and we may be here a while. So I'll see you by Jack. So as Jack opens the door, we're going to go straight in and chuck a right towards the shipwreck on the right hand side, and all the way down towards the back. We're going to find our first journal just here. Now, once we've grabbed that, we're actually going to go back to the start and then start on the first mural. Back at the door, we are going to go in and chuck a left this time as opposed to going right, and between the seaweed and this coral is going to be the first of the levers that we need to open. Now, from that position, follow the wall on the left-hand side all the way down to the next lever right in the corner, and we're going to pull this one now as well. From that one, directly behind you, next to the white coral that climbs up next to the shipwreck, we're going to pull the third lever, and that is going to open up the mural of the shark. Right, guys, after you've done the shark mural, we're going to be following Jack down into the tunnel. It's a bit of a swim, and we are going to be looking for our next journey along the way. Follow the path around as much as you can go, and when we start seeing some pink plants on the left-hand side, you can always grab some air pockets as well as you start going. Once you see these 2 large, like glowing pink balls next to the pink plants, the journal is going to be here on the left-hand side. Read the following. Now, once you follow Jack into this room, you're going to want to stand on this geyser, and it's going to push you up to the next level just up here. Now, we are going to need to use the pulley system to drag this across, and instead of following the path naturally, once we get to the other side, we are going to grab our next journal. So once the pulley system takes us all the way back over, jump on up there, and now we're going to drop down here instead rather than continuing round and further up for our next journal, just here, Company. From Company, guys, what we're going to want to do is follow the rocks across all the way over to the mast over here, use the ladder system, and climb all the way up to the top. Now, our next commendation is going to be Secret Waters. So, we're about to do the old slip and slide. Super simple, guys. Just hold right or D on your keyboard, and that is going to take us down the other way for our next commendation. So all the way down, just hold right, and as you will see, rather than going down that path, we will switch down that path, and that is another commendation for you. As you fall down into the Chamber of Sorrows, we are going to be looking for our next mural. So straight away, starting on the right hand side next to this big statue, you're going to see this lever just at the bottom underneath the statue, and this is going to be the first lever that we interact with. From there, the easiest way is to swim underneath the Flying Dutchman, all the way under, and directly in front of you, hopefully, if I've got my aim right, is going to be the second lever. Once we surface, let me just double check. There we go. Directly in front is going to be the second lever. From the second lever, we want to chuck a hard left, and we are going to be going towards the middle statue, which is directly in front of the Dutchman. And as you can see, just there in front of me is going to be our last lever. So swimming all the way over to this one, pulling this lever here, and that should, fingers crossed, open up our next mural, which is going to be the Mermaid Mule. And there she is, just there on that big rock. Now it's time to board the Dutchman. Once you've boarded the Dutchman, jump down, and we're going to go down these stairs just in front of us. We're going to see this beautiful dagger in front of us and think, you know what, it's about time we got some loot. So go to pick it up, and Jack will nick it off you instead. Bloody cheek of it. As a result of that being picked up, though, we are going to get access to the next room. So come up the stairs, and straight in front of us, there is going to be this organ. Now, I've got to be honest, guys, I cannot read sheet music for love nor money. But the next journal is on the left-hand side. So pick up Davy Jones's diary just there on the left, in front of the sheet music. Then we are going to end up playing the organ. Now, really simple way of doing this, guys, is once you get the sheet music and you're on the organ, we're going to look out for the worn keys. So it goes from there to there to there to there to there, skip one to there, then we're going to go to one of the short black keys there, and then back down to that one, number 8. That will light all the candles up by literally just looking at the keys on there that are the most worn, from left to right, and then back to number 5/8, which will open up the next area for us. Puzzle, head back up onto a deck, and you are going to be under attack from all sides, and you and I have got some fighting to do. So I'll let you clear up with these guys, and we will catch up afterwards. Use the cannons either side, food in there, and also an absolute metric ton of cannonballs. So good luck. Right, once you're done defending the Dutchman, it is time to disembark and follow Jack along his path. Once you do that, you're going to come to another room where we're going to basically get attacked by a small amount of sirens. Kill them, and then it is time to get our next journal. Right, once fighting off the sirens, guys, it is time to dive down deep, and just at the start or the entrance of this room, we are going to find 3 cages. On the lowest of the cages is going to be our next journal, Risk, by your first matey. After that, guys, you're going to swim around, and unfortunately I'd already done it without thinking and filming it. Cut the ropes to those 3 pieces of wood there. Literally just cut the ropes and they will float up to the top for you. After you've cut the ropes for the bits of wood, you want to board this first one and start jumping across all the way to the other side. From there, I said that from there because I didn't think I was going to make that jump once I started it. We're actually going to go underneath this platform, and there is going to be your next journal just late in there, a better offer. It's getting a better offer underneath the platform. We're going to come out, we're going to chuck a right, and go towards the waterfall, and on the left hand side is going to be the first lever that we're going to interact with. After that, we've done that lever, we're going to go behind the waterfall and we're going to find the second lever, which is literally just above the water level, all the way behind the waterfall, just there, and that is going to be our second lever. From there, our next lever is going to be all the way underneath, directly opposite. So if you swim under and literally head straight, you will see it just laying there, and that will be our third lever for this mural. Just in case you're wondering what mural it is, it's the Poseidon's Trident type thing. Yeah, that works. Right, moving on. Right, once we've done the mural, we're going to jump back up here, jump along the beams, and we're going to head up towards the next area. So all the way over, bosh, 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 running and a jumping, hopping and a skipping, up the ladder, and we are going to basically climb up all the ladder, very, very linear, and meet up with Jack. So use the pulley system, and that is going to lower that platform across from us, like so. And we are going to get on over there absolutely sharpish before it goes back up, because no one needs that. And we are going to meet up with Jack here. And he's going to do a little bit of a chatting, and we're going to follow him down into the cave system. So, once Jack's done with an awful lot of dialogue, it's really cool dialogue, don't get me wrong, but when you're filming these for the guides and stuff, it can get a bit like, yeah, come on, just move on with it. So, once he's done with that very lengthy dialogue, run up here and grab the siren's heart from him. You're going to see two sirens in this bit. One's missing the heart, so put that on the left-hand side, and both of these sirens need their arm raised. And once you've done that, turn around, the horn blower just behind you, pop her in the face, and we are going to move on to the next area. As we go to the new area, we are going to be confronted with a siren puzzle. So the coral siren is going to be directly in front of us. The mural for that is on the left-hand side, and we're going to want the arm down low. From there, we want to jump up onto the shipwreck, and we're going to fire at the chain siren on the left-hand side, whose arm is in the middle on that one. So drop that to the middle. From there, jump on this platform and turn directly behind you. Look for that big bit of coral, and you'll see the statue just there to the left-hand side of it. That one is the Earl Statue, and that one wants its arm raised high. Once you've done all that, it is time to shoot the horn blower on the left-hand side, and then it's up to you if you want to change guns back. Personally, I'm not a massive fan of the sniper rifle, not that good a shot, so I'm going to change back to a pistol. This, funny enough, is actually one of the pistols that you get for doing this. It looks awful, doesn't it? It looks absolutely awful. The bloody unicorn. Now, from there, we're going to use the pulley system to raise this up. Now, this has been really, really buggy for me. It's a bit weird. I'm not sure why. All the way to the top. This is on a bit of a timer. If you take too long, the waterfall will stop and start again, and basically be a right pain to crack on with. So, run all the way down, jump on over, bosh! And that is past the first siren puzzle. Right, from there, we are going to be following this up, and we are going to be looking out for our next mural. So, jumping across this first bit of wood all the way over, and when you come to your first mast that you're about to climb up, actually go to the left-hand side of it. From the left-hand side of it, come round. Just below the mast, you'll see your first lever. From there, go back to the base of the mast and proceed to climb it. If you can. Jump, man! Jump! I don't understand what's going on. There we go. Right, proceed to climb it. From there, you're going to want to run across the big mast as well, and you can actually see the next lever in front of us where we're going to pull all the way across this big mast. Whoa! And that is the second one that you need to pull. From that one, we're actually going to want to turn around and go back across the mast again to the base of it. And that over here on the left-hand side is going to be the last lever that you need to pull for this mural. see directly in front of you, it's going to be the 3 dots for the mural. I have absolutely no idea what that's meant to be, but it's 3 dots, so it is what it is. Right, across the mast, and let's continue on with the quest. So as we come down to the next doorway that's locked, we're going to see 2 more sirens, and both of these sirens need to have their arm raised high. So give them a little bit of damage. Then we need to shoot the hornblower. And the hornblower is directly opposite by that mast and that last lever that we actually pulled. So from there, that will progress, and we're going to drop down, and you guessed it, time for a fight, baby. Once down in the new area, on the left-hand side, on the next to all this yellow coral, we're going to find our next book, Change. So this has proven to be one of the buggier quests for me. After completing the area that we were just in with the journal, we've had to go up a small geyser, shoot a rope, and then progress through. Unfortunately, my game crashed and I had to restart, and I've now been put in an instance with another group of players that I've actually just helped out get a load of journals and stuff. So we're a little bit ahead on the video, but you haven't missed anything. You continue going down that path. After shooting that door, there's going to be one of those purple things that you shoot to get through to this area. Next, you've got the next siren quest, which is middle, raised, lower, and then you shoot the hornblower behind you, and that will take us up to the top area. From the top area, guys, we are going to be looking out for this purple coral on the left-hand side, and the journal is going to be just there next to that. It's unclear who wrote it, but as long as we're reading it, you know we're close to that commendation. In the same room, guys, we are going to be looking out for our next mural. So we're going to go over to here on the right-hand side, and this is going to be our first lever just there. From there, we're going to leave this room, and we're going to follow the tunnel down slightly, all the way down to where the masts are. Once we get to the masts, we're going to use the pulley system to basically raise the mast up so we can jump over to the higher one. Once we do that, on the other side, we are going to find our next lever, basically just outside of the water. Jump on over there, lovely of the jubblies, and that is the lever just there on the right hand side. So from there, we're going to dive below the water, and our final lever is just at the bottom, just there, and that is going to unlock the next mural for us. If you can see it just up there, it is the ship. So that is all of the murals done, and that should be your commendation. Lovely of the jubblies. Right, moving on. From there, you're going to use both of the pulley systems to raise the mast so you can jump up to this level here, and we are going to progress. Now, unfortunately, guys, because of the bug in this, I'm not going to be able to show you what to do properly due to the team that's just ahead of me. Now, what's gonna happen is you're gonna slide down to this area, just slide on down. There's nothing you can do, and pretty much stop immediately when you get down here, because there's gonna be a bit of a cutscene of the Brethren Court. Now, when you want to get to the Brethren Court, you want to progress a little bit further down and just stop in this area here, the Dark Brethren, and as they're chatting away, just watch this out, watch this play out, and that will be a cutscene for not interrupting that conversation, or a commendation, sorry, for not interrupting that conversation. So once the Brethren has completed its meeting, we're going to come down to the chamber. Now, the first journal is going to be resting on one of these chairs on the side just here. The Brethren convenes. That will complete the Dark Brethren for you. Now, from there, we've got another journal as well here. And this one's going to be a little bit trickier to find. I would really suggest using your lantern here because it is super dark. We're going to go back up to the way that we just were, up the ramp ever so slightly, using this lantern to basically light our way. And we are searching for, where is it? The journal, sorry about that, guys. The journal just here behind the blue coral, and that is going to be that's going to be the last journal that we need for this segment. Now, the next commendation that we're going to get is to complete Heart of a Thief. So we're going to jump on down and go to the block puzzles over here on the right hand side next to the Treasurer Cortez, and we are going to use the murals that we have found throughout. So it was Shark, Mermaid, I believe, Trident, Cannonballs / 3-ball things that I don't really know what they are, and then the ship. And as I hit the ship, it actually unlocked anyway. There we go. Ah, right. I totally messed that up, but we managed to get it regardless. From that, use the key behind you, unlock the dead man's chest, and boom, once you get that mysterious parchment, that is your commendation. Now, I would definitely recommend going over to that as well and actually reading that in the book. And so I think it's once you've read that in the book, that will be your commendation. Now, we're going to progress a little bit further on. It's really weird. While I was listening to the conversation, due to the glitchy nature of this quest, they were actually progressing with the next area. So don't know if we're going to go in there and it's done already. If not, if not, we'll do it. If it is already done, to be honest, it's just a fight at the very end with basically following instructions. Use your bombs as and when, use your cannons where you can. It looks like this area is actually locked for me, so it's yeah. Now I've got to be honest, I don't really know what to do here. I don't fancy doing it all over again. Basically, what happens there is you're going to go into the final showdown with yourself, Davy Jones, Captain Jack Sparrow, and I can't remember the name of the head of the ocean crawlers. You will basically have access to cannons and various dynamite throughout that. Make use of it, kill the ads, follow the instructions, and it's pretty much JD job done. I don't normally show the fight scenes anyway, so you're not missing out on much. So that is it, guys and girls. That is absolutely every single commendation unlocked in this tall tale. Hoorah! Right, that is going to be it for me today. I'm super sorry about the glitchy nature of this quest not really allowing me to finish the video how I wanted to, but I don't really want to spend another 2 hours getting to this point just to finish it off, where we're pretty much going to skip it anyhow. Once we complete that last bit, that is the tall tale done anyway. So that is going to be it for me today, boys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's got all them commendations for you. If there's any problems at all, you got any questions, you want to see any more Sea of Thieves content, do me a favor, leave it down in the comments below. Every like, every comment, every new subscriber, I super appreciate, guys. And that engagement is really, really big about getting these videos out to more people and hopefully helping out more people while growing this community at the same time. So absolute legends to everyone that comment and shares this video. I super appreciate you guys. If you want to catch me on my live stream, you can. It's www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. My stream schedule's a little bit all over the place, but I do try and stream at least every day, Monday to Friday, ad hoc on the weekends. Discord links are down below if you want to come join the community, team up with some pirates, or just get up to a little bit of mischief, a little bit of mayhem. And yeah, that will be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all that support. I super appreciate it. And until next time, boys and girls, be smart, be strong, be safe, and above all else, take it easy.